Hey, girl. Hey. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up, ladies?
Hey, girl. Hey, podcast, Urban Media. Today, I'm your radio chick, Kiki Brown. Check in, girls.
I am the chatty chick with
oh.
Sean Tipton.
And I'm the millennial chick, Jerry Tipton.
She changes it up every week, I swear.
Jerry, Jer, the rapper, whatever you want to call me.
She is not a rapper. She has not dropped one bar.
She haven't done bars yet.
You're not a bar.
I have time to practice now. I have nothing to practice.
Really, Jerry.
Okay.
Really, Jerry.
So we have guests in the studio. This is an Empower Women episode. We have some big names joining us today. You may be familiar with them. If not, you will be today. LaDina Anderson is here. She is in the building. We're on the Zoom page. Hey. And Muffy Mendoza is here. Muffy, hey, girl, hey.
Yes. Hello.
We are going to concentrate on these two young ladies in the second half of the show. But first things first, if you listen to the Hey Girl, Hey podcast, then we got to kind of, tackle some hot topics first. And then LaShawn puts her little funny spiel to it. Yeah. Why not?
I'm so serious.
Of course, the one thing we have to, I want to change. I wish we could change topics, but for now, it's always the coronavirus. So we're just doing a corona update. Yeah. Of course, Pennsylvania is doing the color, the stay-at-home policy. They're doing we got to play green light, yellow light, red light, stop now. Remember that game back in the day? Am I
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing we may have to do that, and then he laid out the policies for that. Anybody in agreement, or we're just like over? It's like whatever. Just tell us when we can go back to work.
I have my own with that. Whatever he puts out, I'm waiting 3 weeks later to do.
Yeah, I'm not. Agreed. I'm not. I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Whenever they do lift this working from home thing and everything is back to normal, I'm still staying in the house. It's just, it's not going to be over yet. And then they talking about when the fall or winter comes, it's going to be a second round. It's going to hit us even worse than what it did this time. The only way that we can really tackle this virus is if the whole city was shut down, like literally nothing can be open. That's the only single way, but it's not going to happen because people still need to get stuff and go to the pharmacy, go to the grocery stores. But it's going to continue to linger on. When we go back to work, I feel like it's going to get worse. So I'm not stepping out. If they told me we can go out tomorrow, I'm still staying in the house. I'm just not.
Ladies,
can't do it.
Any thoughts on that? I agree with Jerry.
Yep. You agree with me? Yep.
Yeah. Stay in the house.
Yeah.
I think that's what Keisha Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, was talking about. She's upset. She's pissed. And she is sister pissed.
So
she's
pissed
like,
off. She's pissed.
Like she is mad. First of all, I love her because her name is Keisha. Mayor Keisha. Yes, Keisha. But she's been receiving death threats because she's against the governor of Georgia's decision to open up Atlanta. So she's been receiving death threats. I understand where people are frustrated because unemployment checks have not come in. People are struggling. They're not able to pay their bills and they're losing business. Oh my goodness. Yinzer's here in Pittsburgh burned down in a fire yesterday. So they were already shut down due to the coronavirus and the mandatory shutdown. So they were losing money on that. Now this man does not have a business. I don't want to just target that one, but this is like the most recent, devastating news. So it's I understand their anger.
There's going to be plenty.
Yeah.
There's going to be plenty of businesses burning down. I'm just saying, until they can get their money, but there's going to be a lot of businesses. I'm not saying I'm catching them on fire. I'm just saying,
what you saying, Scooby? Are you saying?
I know.
Wait a minute. I don't think we want to go on the record.
I'm talking.
I want to go on the record.
I'm saying what I said. What I said.
I said.
I just said. Look out for it.
That's so funny every time I said what I said.
Okay. Just look out for a lot of businesses burning. I'm not saying that's what happened with that particular building. No, I did not say that. But I just said, look out.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is time. We're going to play this game. We just tried this last week and I thought it was fun. I never realized.
Yeah.
So like since being on shutdown, there's certain things that you just have not realized. And I will say this, one thing I have not realized, and somebody might get offended by me saying this, Black people are really racist. We are mad. We hate everybody and everything.
I knew that already. I knew that.
Look at Muffy's face and LaShawn's face.
LaShawn, I gotta move you over so I can see you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a prime example. Well, no, I don't want to say that. Nope, I don't want to use that example. But I just started to see just certain things like, well, Black people can't get the coronavirus. Or, how come, Black people they getting the disease? How come it's more Black people than anything? I mean, yes, these facts are true. But it just seems like we're just saying it. We're just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe I was just around a couple of racists that were Black. No, so am I wrong? I don't have receipts. I'm just going. These are just things that I'm realizing.
I don't appreciate. I'll just say one thing I don't appreciate.
What don't you appreciate?
That Black people had the Don't Rush Challenge. And then 2 weeks later, I'm seeing all these people doing the same challenge that happen to not be Black. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
And then they're changing it and making it do different things that is not the Don't Rush Challenge. So I'm just.
What is the Don't Rush Challenge?
Racist, but I don't like
thing, and then they do this, and then they
change,
and then now they
to somebody else.
And it's a lot of time.
I'm sorry.
Just a lot of work
trying to take stuff. I just feel like the things that we do during Coronication should be ours. And not for everybody.
See?
Coronication.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Why can't we have TikTok? Why can't we just own TikTok? Why I got to take over everything?
Well, they do. They do. They had Jalea, or I think that's her name. She had a dance challenge that she put on TikTok, and a white female took it and made it her own. So they brought her on to, I think it was like a show with Shaq, Dwayne Wade, and I can't remember the young lady, and they honor her for making up that dance because somebody took it and they happened to be not Black.
Yeah.
And it blew up. Once the little white girl did it, it blew up. But wasn't nobody thinking about.
Right.
Yeah, right.
This is something that's not new for us. We're used to this. I mean,
they've
our
been doing this stuff.
Our grandparents, all they have been going through this. Our dances have been their dances. I mean, everything. What we eat, they didn't like. Now they sell it in their stores. It is what it is.
Hair, everything. It's a bunch of stuff.
Cornrows.
From literally corn. Oh, don't get me started on the hair. I think I don't know. It makes me so mad with the hair. It really does. Like, I mean, everyone's entitled to how but it just comes from Black culture. Braids come from Black culture. Dreads, Black culture.
We talked about that with the girl, with the Cash Me Outside girl, and she was
And then what makes me so mad is like, if I was to go on an interview with braids, will I get the interview? But if a white girl going there with braids, it's so nice, it's so this, so that. I just don't like how they take our stuff and it's like they try and reinvent it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when Kim Kardashian had some braids, they called them boxer braids. Are you serious? Like, they're cornrows that we've been wearing them. Our ancestors have been wearing them for years and years. Twists and plaits. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I just don't like, how they try to take it. Still, like you see, stealing, and like, we created this. We did that. No, you didn't. You didn't do anything at all. So
and I think that's why we be all hypersensitive about stuff, right?
Yep.
Black people can't, because we just be constantly trying to get something that nobody else could take. Like, if we can have the coronavirus, why y'all got to have? I'm not saying that that's I'm just saying that we're always looking for something. Like, we just want to have something that belongs to us, because every time we get something,
they try to one up us.
Well, that doesn't make you. But that doesn't make you a racist. That doesn't make you a racist. That just makes you a supporter of your people. But there are just things that I'm seeing and I'm hearing that is just downright like, yo, seriously? Like, well, I don't want to say the person that said it is a racist because he's not a racist. And he actually brought up a good point. He said, I don't even know how long we've been talking. I'm supposed to be keeping time. He said, with our European family that was downtown with their assault rifles, upset because Pennsylvania was closed. They'll have some of our brown brothers with their assault rifles and MAC-10s or whatever you call them. There will be a problem. Yep. It's the problem. And that's true. Yeah. That is definitely true.
They would have been all
I'm starting to hear a lot of those things, a lot of these conversations more now. So just me being on quarantine, it's what I've realized. Not just me taking over, but has anyone realized anything that you've never noticed before since all of this happened?
I mean, I knew about white privilege, but it's gotten heightened. Yeah. I mean, I've seen that even with the boy who got killed over here in Braddock by the white cop. You know what I mean? I've seen that white privilege. But now with the virus, it's even, like, what's the point of the protest and the burning thing down and the rifles? Like, we couldn't dare go outside with a gun, even if we had a license. It was still, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. So I've noticed that since, I mean, it's nothing but complaints and this and that. Like, I get the frustration. People are out of a job. Some people aren't working. And, they want to go back to work. Like you said, unemployment still hasn't kicked in. But this is happening for a reason. You want to rush and get back to work and think everything is fine. And then less than a week later, you're in a hospital dying. What would you rather do? Would you rather be broke or dead? You know what I'm saying? Like this is all happening for a reason. So that's my take on that.
We're going to go for the full 30. And then the second half will be 30. So, LaShawn, I know you said something. We're not going to take a 15-minute break. Break at the 15, but you go ahead. We're going to just keep going. Go ahead.
Oh, what I'm realizing during this Corona period, that some people look so much better with those masks on. I swear. I'm like weirdos on the regular, people.
So I realized that at least you don't have to deal with nobody's funky breath.
Yes, you do.
That's not a good mask.
You do still.
Yeah. I smelled someone's breath through their mask and I was like, hold up.
Did you
because it was supposed to be the mask that I had was
wait, while Muffy took a sip, Muffy was like,
well, because the mask that I had was supposed to be one of those good masks. And I'm thinking to myself, because, you should be able to, smell your own breath. You know what I mean? And I wonder about this. If you have a mask on, you can smell your own breath. Now, there's some people who are offensive all the time. So now when you got that back at you, why aren't you working with that? So, but this wasn't my breath. I smelled their breath because they smoked cigarettes. And I was like, staring at them like, oh my God, I'm smelling your breath through my mask, which was one of those good masks. And I could smell them. So I just think there's some things people need to work on. Work on that breath with that mask.
Work on that breath with the mask on.
The breath.
Ladies, the breath.
The breath.
Y'all got anything? Have you realized anything since being on quarantine? Say it again, Muffy. Muffy's muffled.
Am I muffled?
Muffy's muffled.
Oh, I don't know why. Let me mute and unmute. I'll try that. What about now?
You're the same. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I just said Sister Charlene. Sister Charlene from all the Facebook, the church lady. She said, if you don't wash your ass, you're going to hell. That's what she said.
If you don't wash your ass, you're going to hell?
She said, if you don't
wash it's the truth.
I love her.
There's a lot of people.
After the quarantine.
Yeah. And this is the thing, too. we've been in the house for a month. If I go past someone's house when this is over and your house is trifling, you just trifling because you had a whole month to clean that house.
You just trifling.
Maybe we just busy. Maybe they were essential workers and they were busy.
You home all day.
No, but some of us ain't home all day.
Dirty. What? No. Okay. I know I'm a neat freak and I know that. Like y'all been like I know where things are in my house. I know that.
Good job, Muffy.
I can go to my closets have been rearranged and everything because during this time, and I've been working too. So don't have no trifling house. If I come past your house and your house is trifling, I'm fighting you on spot.
You mean on site? That's what's up.
Is it on site?
It's on site. It's okay.
Spot. I'm dropping you on the spot.
Okay. All right. LaDina, what did you notice? Did you notice anything? I can't with her. But we got to get the laughs out now because it's going to be serious in the second half.
What Jerry said. Just seeing the heightened prevalence of white privilege. When back in the day in the 90s where sometimes guys in the hood would wear the mask and stuff like that and getting pulled over by the cops and frisked and stuff like that, and all you're doing is walking down the street. But now all of a sudden we have everyone in there, and you have, like she said, you have people down there downtown with rifles and nothing. Like, for real, if it had been us, I personally feel as if it would have been different.
Oh yeah. So the march was downtown and not in Homewood. So if that march would have been at home, would have been a totally different thing.
If they would have been all black,
would have been by the police.
Yeah.
I mean, because look at what happened when Antoine Rose.
Yeah, Antoine Rose. That's his name.
Demonstration.
Yeah.
This is
during the corona. It's not a corona thing. I mean, this stuff has been happening before this corona.
Yeah, they did it when the mayor closed the city county building with guns and stuff like that. So they were upset about that. Some of us are mothers. You are mothers of smaller babies. But have you noticed that you've gotten more crafty, more artsy? You making lamps and no projects. LaShawn, you had a project around the house.
I did.
You noticed that you guys have grown green thumbs, or?
Yeah, my godchildren. I've been working on things with them. So yeah, I don't feel like I'm in my office right now. I don't feel like going upstairs and getting some of our crafts. But yeah, we did craft.
Just kidding. I would have loved to have seen that. So we're gonna take a break in like 6 minutes. Anybody want to? We have to wrap up the news only because, so we can get to the serious subject. Girl chat that happened on the reel. Jerry wanted to talk about this. Jerry did not want to bring this up. She didn't bring this up as to something that she realized because maybe she has a habit of retail shopping.
Yes.
Really?
So Jerry got her little check and she's been spending all kind of money. So any stupid things you guys purchased while on quarantine? I'll share my story. I purchased a phone stand that happened last month. I purchased it last month. I totally forgot about it and was like, wait, didn't I purchase a phone stand? It's not here. And I forgot that I ordered pink. It's pink. And I don't know why I ordered pink.
Wait, what was it?
It's a phone stand, a stand for my phone, which I ordered a month ago. Okay. It's coming from China. So there's that.
Oh, okay. Okay. My purchases, I wouldn't say were dumb. Like, they were necessary. But I could have held off.
Let us be the judge.
I could have held off on them. Like, okay, I did buy some more books. Even, like, I'm trying to read more. Okay. I did buy some more books. I bought a couple of things for, like, my room. And I was buying, like, some more clothes. But, like, workout clothes. When I'm starting to work out and stuff more. You know what I mean? But then, like, little stuff. You know, like, stuff that could have waited. But I have been on Amazon more and more and more and more because, I mean, there's nothing else to do. You know, there's nowhere else I could buy stuff from except from like Target or Walmart, but I don't want anything from there. So I'm looking at stuff for my car. I'm looking at more stuff for my room, and you know,
you're not buying any trampolines. Nobody's buying any playgrounds for the
no,
backyard that you don't have a backyard for.
That was a bit of no. She talking about a trampoline. No, I'm not that. No.
Amanda Stills bought a trampoline because she got trampoline money.
She got the money. So
she got the money for it. Anybody else buy anything crazy? I know this is like a stupid subject, but I want to wait. I want to see if y'all be walking around here with some boas and some raccoon coats and some furs that y'all done got from Amazon or whatever. Y'all walking around with
another 30 days, people will start buying stupid stuff. If this lasts another 30 days, I think you're gonna start to see the dumb purchases really come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
If they haven't bought anything yet,
they will.
I haven't gotten a check or anything. I haven't gotten my Corona
I haven't
check
either.
yet. So I'm like, but I better get one because it's about to go down. But what I've noticed is that I'm about to get them on spot. Whatever.
On site, but okay.
It's on spot. I changed the language. Watch, everybody's gonna be saying that now. On spot. Whatever.
Nobody will say that. Nobody will say that. Nope, not at all. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody. Okay. That's not.
So what I have noticed is that I went to Home Depot because I like to, plant stuff and do plants around my house. That Home Depot is busy because
people working in
do-it-yourself projects.
Yeah,
so many people.
You have husbands in Home Depot who are running from their wives, so they're in there trying to find something to do.
Oh yeah.
I need a wall. I just need to buy a wall. Like I don't care what kind of wall. I need a brick wall with yellow bricks.
I bought a lawnmower. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do my own landscaping. So I bought a lawnmower and a weed whacker, and it's been nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy me some bricks so I can build me a wall. That's what we're gonna do. All right, those of you who have not noticed, we have some guests in with us for this week.
Hey, guests.
Empowered Women episode of the Hey Girl Hey podcast. LaDina Anderson is the author of Killing Grace, A Rise to Restoration. And Muffy Mendoza is the author of Brown Mama's Mindset, a Blueprint for Black Moms on Life, Love, and Home, and the founder and creator of the Brown Mama Monologues, which I am participating in this year. We're going to get more into that in the second half of the Hey Girl Hey podcast right here on Urban Media Today.